What's up, you guys? It's your boy Lonnie J. Coming at you live, man, from my new space. This is my new space. I know I didn't really show y'all much of my old space, but if you look on some of my old videos, you'll see this ain't the same space that I was in. Little quick life update. I have been growing so much and transitioning more than I thought I would in this season of my life, and a big piece of that transition was me leaving a relationship of 5 years. Now I'm in this new space, in my new place, and yeah, it's cool. It's just different. But I've been watching Insecure, because I don't know if y'all know, Insecure is on Netflix now. And once I saw that, I was like, alright, cool. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I was a fan of Insecure when I was, I don't know how old I was when it came out, but it was like right when I moved to LA. And I literally just fell in love with it because, you know, the show was based in a place where I kind of grew up in LA. For those of y'all that don't know, I grew up in Houston and in LA. Literally, it's half and half. I'll talk about that in another video. But yeah, so I always, like a lot of America, was a big fan of Insecure, Issa Rae, all that good stuff. And y'all know I be developing shows, all that kind of shit. I do music, I do a lot of stuff. But when it comes to the show itself, it was always great, right? I always knew it was good. Can y'all hear me? I know my fan is kind of loud. It's hot. It's LA. Sorry, y'all. It's the summertime. But I love the show, right? So I've always loved everything about it, and I always felt connected to it. You know, as a young black guy, you know, out here in LA, just trying to figure out life, and you know, you in your 20s and love and all of this kind of drama. So I've always connected with it on that level. But right now, rewatching it, you know, now that it's on Netflix, y'all, I'm going to just only talk about season 1 right now because I just finished it. For one, if you have watched Issa Rae's Insecure, when it first premiered a couple years back, and you haven't watched it since, I urge you to watch it, because it's going to be a completely different new experience when you watch it today. I know it sounds cliche, but I'm telling you, it's like you feel what she's feeling way more. You feel what a lot of the characters are feeling and going through way more. I know I do, because especially the age group that I'm in right now, you know, like the later 20s, like, bro, it hit back then, but it hits so much different now. So, back to comparing my relationship. So this past relationship that I don't want to get too deep into, I'll do that in another video. Yeah, like coming out of a relationship, a bad relationship in your later 20s, your late 20s, and watching Insecure now, like right after, I don't know if you were Team Lawrence, I don't know if you were Team Issa, it might have changed. Like, it literally might have changed. Me personally, mine didn't really change. It kind of got stronger. I ain't gonna lie. It just got... I was always Team Lawrence. Let me be clear about that. I was always Team Lawrence. But now I feel like I'm Team Lawrence with experience. I'm Team Lawrence with depth. Because when I tell you... Okay, let's just get into it. Let me get into it. Okay, so basically, if you don't remember, or if you still haven't seen it and you've been living under a rock, Issa ends up cheating on Lawrence. Because apparently, you know, Lawrence, he's trying to get his stuff together. You know, he's kind of sitting on the couch. He's in a slump. He's in a dark place or whatever. And he ain't really doing shit. So when Issa is like trying to evolve and grow in life, he's not really catching up. And that's a big part of the 20s and dating and stuff. Like, you might be dating somebody and you're trying to grow and they are still not, you know, matching your level. So that was going on with them. She ends up reconnecting with an ex. His home. No, it really does though. But when she connects with this ex, they start talking. They start doing things that are inappropriate. Not really cheating at first, but they get into this whole, like, you know, kind of an entanglement that's she's keeping away from her boyfriend, Lawrence. So eventually, fast forward, Lawrence, he gets a job, a nice job too. Like, it pays well, got benefits, all this kind of stuff. And whole time while he's doing his best to, you know, change his ways and become a better man for her and for himself, she sleeps with her ex. Like, sleeps with him. Literally sleeps with the ex, comes home, and just act like ain't nothing happened. I just feel like that's some of the most grimiest shit you can do in a relationship. Because it's like, I don't know about anybody else watching right now, but me personally, I always say this when I get into a relationship. You do not have to be here. Neither do I. But if either one of us don't ever want to be here anymore, just leave. Just leave. That's all that I ask. That's one of my like you have to agree to that before you even choose to commit to a relationship with me. Like, don't stay in this shit if you don't want to be in it. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's forcing you. Like, if you all of a sudden one day wake up and it's just like, you know what? This was cool, but I don't really want to do this no more. I'll be sad. Don't get me wrong. I'll be hurt. All that kind of stuff. But I'll respect you being honest and upfront with me from the get-go. I'll be more hurt if you literally just cheat on me or be unfaithful or just step out of the relationship and you stay in it with me. Like, bro, you dragging me along and you doing me dirty? That's cold. And that's what Issa did. So when I watched it back this go around, I was like, damn, people really is like that. And this is no shade to anybody in particular, but god damn, like, I don't know, the audacity, the gall that somebody can have to feel like they are supported in really like hurting somebody like that. Now, I don't know. I come from a household where like cheating wasn't really a thing, at least to my knowledge. You know, people gonna do what they do. But for me, it's just like, damn, like, I don't know. I could never do that. I could never be that person. So when people are like Team Issa, looking back on it now, I'm like, bruh, how in the hell could you ever be Team Issa? We get it. Lawrence was, you know, he's fucking up. We get it. He's fucking up and he wasn't really doing shit with his life at the time. You know, he was in a slump. But this nigga wasn't like underqualified. This nigga was literally, he had qualifications. He was smart. He had ideas. He knew what he wanted in life. He just kind of was in a dark place. That's what partners are supposed to be there for. You're supposed to be there for your partner when they going through shit. That's the point of having somebody to call your partner. Y'all partner and do this thing called life together. But I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. And then with this whole like ex thing, like, I don't know, like, I'm a big person of being cool with everybody in your life, forgiving people, even forgiving your exes. Sometimes to where maybe y'all are cool. But I don't know, that might have changed now. Because at this grown up age that I am at now, no. You don't need to be friends with your damn ex. They X'd out the picture. Let them go. Let it be. Literally, like, just let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? And you don't need to have a relationship with of any kind. You know, like, yeah. I won't go too deep into my relationship because I don't want this video to be about that. But I will say there are a lot of parallels in this situation. And I just feel like, bruh, why can't we all just be honest? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that shit is kind of hard, but just do it, bro. Like, just be fucking honest. That's what I got from this entire season. Just be honest, bro. If Issa would have been like, you know what? I'm just really not feeling this no more. I'm going to dead this. I'm good. Like, we got to figure something out how to move forward with us not being a unit anymore. Then it could have just, he would have been hurt, but I'm sure he was a lot more hurt when he found out that she got dicked down by somebody else. And not to mention, can't forget this part. She came back to the house and act like nothing happened and then had the audacity to try to get freaky with him. And then eventually she did. Like, they had sex and everything. And it's like, you okay with this? You okay with that? It's grimy, bro. It's grimy. Now, one of the key factors in this that I noticed now this go around, because I've seen this happen with my situation. The friends of the cheaters, they are snakes in the grass because they help orchestrate certain shit and keep you in the dark. So I don't know about y'all, but most times when I'm in a relationship, I become somewhat cordial, if not, I guess you could say friends, with whoever I'm dating's friends. So if you're dating somebody and they cheat on you or they're unfaithful to you in any type of way, I can guarantee you their friends know. Their friends know. Just how Molly knew. Molly knew everything. Now, friend to friend, she was being a good friend. For sure, she had her friends back. Like, she going out of her way to make sure that Daniel, the guy that Issa cheated on Lawrence with, that he is out of the picture. When he shows up at the fundraiser and, he's trying to blow shit up, she's like, nah, bro, keep shit cool. And, she really is like a rider for Issa. But let's not forget that moment where she literally told Issa at the bar, she was like, well, Issa told her, she was like, I fucked Daniel. And then Molly's like, damn, you gonna do it again? And Issa's like, no. And then Molly's like, okay, well, don't tell Lawrence. Just move on. Just move on. Okay. I don't know about y'all. I'm a big believer that everything done in the dark comes to the light. And that shit came to the light. But the friends, you see how the friends can orchestrate the whole situation and keep, the victim in the dark. I'm just saying, like, you gotta be aware of this shit. Cause I seen that shit happen with my situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, people love smiling in your face and then it's like, hey, how you doing? You knew this whole damn time. You knew. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's important to peep all of these new factors and variables in the situation that Issa was going through with Lawrence, because it really was a lot more one-sided, in my opinion. It is complex, and I do believe that multiple variables played a role in the relationship's downfall. Like, Lawrence should have been on his shit as a man, at this age and at this point in their in his career and in their relationship. But that does not constitute or justify Issa fucking another nigga and then coming back to the house and trying to fuck on her boyfriend. It's just not cool. It's not right. And Molly, as great as of a friend as she is, snake in the garden. I'm just saying. So that's what I took from it in this season of my life, this season of transition. It's a very informative, and it's very like I said, it's like a parallel for a lot of people in their late 20s. And I know people go through this shit at different points in their life, but right now, specifically the late 20s, like, these are the times when we need to start learning how to vocalize our needs, our wants, our boundaries, our the things that we don't like. If she would have done that, shit, if my situation would have had more boundaries and communication, things could have turned out a lot different. You know what I mean? So, it's hot. Sorry, it's hot. So, just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind moving forward. If you are in your early 20s, and you in a relationship and you feel like things like this are kind of like ringing a bell for you of what's going on in your life, pay attention to the signs, bro. Pay attention to the signs. Like, I really want to talk about how when when you feel something happening, it's happening. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to just do a part 2 video on that, because I feel like we can really get deep into that. Because it's simple, but it's complex. But it's a hell of a lesson you can learn. And if you can master learning that shit early on in life, like before you're in your late 20s, I'm telling you, you'll skip out on a lot of bullshit. You'll skip out on a lot of just toxicity and bad relationships and bad people and bad choices. Like, it's very, very simple, but a lot of us, we don't do it. Yeah. So anyways, I want y'all to let me know about what y'all think. if you have watched, rewatched Issa Rae's Insecure in today's age, it's on Netflix now. Go check it out. I want to know what y'all feel. Like, are you still Team Lawrence? Are you still Team Issa? Because for me, I started out Team Lawrence and I'm still Team Lawrence. If anything, Team Lawrence deserves a damn apology at this point because it just don't make sense. I don't know. So let me know in the comments. I just want to see what y'all think because I know I'm not tripping. I know I can't be the only one right now. Yeah, real niggas stand up. That's what I feel. Just stand up. But yeah, it's your boy Lonnie J. Let's talk, y'all. Let's see what y'all got to say. All right, see y'all later.